White, the author of such beautiful children's classics as Charlotte's Web, Stuart Little, and The Trumpet of the Swan, was born in Mount Vernon, New York. Mr. White has won countless awards, including the 1971 National Medal for Literature. Charlotte's Web. Fern Arable lives with her mother, father, and brother on their small farm. When her father decides to do away with the runt of the piglet litter, Fern takes it upon herself to raise the small piglet herself and names him Wilbur. When Wilbur gets too big for the rebel's land, he goes to live with the Zuckermans, the Fern's aunt and uncle, in their barn where Fern can visit the pig she has grown to love. Although Fern visits as much as she can, she and Wilbur are not together as often. Wilbur starts to feel quite lonely in the big barn. That is until he meets Charolett, a beautiful big grey spider who lives above Wilbur in the doorway of the barn. Wilbur and Charolett soon become firm friends, and when the old sheep tells of the plot the Zuckermans have to flatten Wilbur up for their Christmas dinner, Charolett hatches a plan to save Wilbur's life that amazes and astounds the whole town. A book that children can fall in love with. There is such affection and humor in this story, and the characters are so well written, including not so lovable rogue Templeton the rat. But it is Charolett you can't help but love and admire. It shows children what true friendship is, and that nothing else is quite as important as the love and loyalty of a best friend. Class 4 children are here with the skit of the story Charlotte's Web.
The action begins at the Arable farm.
Out to that hog house. Some pigs were born last night.
I don't see why he needs snacks.
Well, one of the pig is right. It's very small and weak and it will never amount to anything. So, your father has decided to do away with it.
Do away with it? You may kill it just because it's smaller than others?
Don't yell, Fern. Your father's right. The pig would probably die anyway.
Please don't kill it. It's unfair.
Fern, you have to control yourself.
Control myself? This is the matter of life and death, and you're talking about controlling myself?
Fern, I know a lot more raising a litter of pigs than you do. A weakling makes it trouble. Now run along.
But it's unfair. The pig couldn't help being small and birth. Could it? If I had been born small and birth, will you have killed me?
Certainly not. But this is different. A little girl is one thing. A little runty pig is another.
I see no difference. This is the most terrible case injustice I ever heard of.
All right, I'll let you start it on a bottle like a baby. Then you'll see what trouble a pig can be. Hey, even I bought a pig. Oh, Avery, your pockets are already filled with frogs, lizards and all sorts of stuff.
Oh yeah, like this? Fern named the pig Wilbur. She fed him, played with him and put him to bed. They had a wonderful time. When the pig was 5 weeks old, Mr. Arable said he was big enough to sell. It was soon arranged. Next day, Wilbur went to live in a manure pile in the cellar of Zuckerman's farm. At Zuckerman's farm, Wilbur was very lonely. He tried to make friends with the other animals.
Hello, would you like to play?
Play? You want me to play? I'm too busy.
Busy to play.
Hello.
Can't you see I'm sitting on the eggs?
Sorry. Hi there.
Hello.
Would you like to play?
Sorry, Piggy, I don't play.
With why? Wilbur didn't have much luck making friends until one day he heard a voice.
Salutations. Salutations. Tell me, where are you? And what are salutations? Salutations or greetings. When I say salutations, it's just my fancy way of saying hello or good morning. Actually, it's a silly expression, and I'm surprised that you said all. As for my whereabouts, it's easy. Look, I'm up here, I'm waving, see me now. Oh yes, indeed. Good morning, salutations, how are you? What is your name? May I have your name? My name is Charolett. Charolett what? Charolett Ekavatisya, but just call me Charolett. I think you're beautiful.
Charolett and Wilbur became very good friends. They had lots of Wilbur.
Hello, it seems to me you're putting on weight. I guess I am. At my age, it's a good idea to keep gaining. That's the same. I don't envy you. But do you know why they're fattening you up? Don't you? No. Why? Well, I don't like to spread bad news. But they're fattening you up because they are going to kill you. They're going to what? Kill you. Don't need smoked bacon and ham. Almost all the piggies get murdered when the real cold weather sets in. It's a conspiracy around here to kill you at Christmas time. Everybody is on the plot. Lovey, Mr. Zuckerman, and Mr. Arable. Fern's father? Certainly. When a pig is to be butchered, everybody helps. I am an old sheep, see the same old business year after year. Arable arrives with his rifle, shoots the... Stop! I don't want to die. Save me. Somebody save me. Be quiet, Wilbur. I can't be quiet. I don't want to be killed. I don't want to die. Is it true, Charolett, what the old sheep says? Do they really plan to kill me? Well, the old sheep has been around this barn for a long time. He has seen many spring pig come and go. If he says they plan to kill you, I'm sure it's true. I don't want to die. I want to stay in the beautiful sun, in my beautiful Maripa, breathing the beautiful air. You're certainly making a beautiful noise. I don't want to die. You should not die. Really, who's going to save me? I am. How? I don't know yet, but I'll think of something.
Charlotte thought and thought of way to save Wilbur's life. At last, an idea came to her. She worked hard all through the night. The next morning, there in the web, neatly woven, were the words, "Some pig."
Mr. Zuckerman! Yeah, we got us some pig.
The news spread all over the country. Soon, everybody knew that a sign had appeared in the spider's web on the Zuckerman place. Everybody knew that Zuckerman had a wondrous pig. People came from miles around to look at Wilbur and to read the words in Charlotte's web.
I shall begin by calling the roll. Wilbur, here. Gander. Here. You sound like three ganders. Why can't you just say here? Why do you have to repeat everything? Goose. Here. Sheep. Here. Lamb. Here. Templeton. Well, we're all here except that rat. I guess we can proceed without you. The message I wrote in my web, praising Wilbur, has been received. The Zuckerman have been fallen for it, and so everybody else. Zuckerman thinks Wilbur is an unusual pig, and he won't want to kill him and eat him. Hooray! Thank you very much. Now I call this meeting in order to get suggestions. I need new ideas for my web. People are already getting sick of reading the word "some pig." If anybody could think of another message or remark, I'll be glad to be within my web.
How about a big supreme?
No, good. It sounds like a rich dessert.
How about terrific?
You cut that down to one terrific and it will go nicely. I think terrific might impress Zuckerman. But Charlotte, I'm not terrific. That doesn't make a bit of difference. Not a bit. People believe almost everything they see in print. Does anybody knows how to spell terrific?
I think it's still double E, double R, double I, double F, double I, double C.
What kind of acrobatic you think I am?
Sorry.
I agree that there should be something new written if Wilbur's left to be saved. And if Charlotte needs finding new words, I think can get it from her friends the rat. Templeton visits the dump. Get all magazine clippings that can help Charlotte copy the words. Good idea, but I don't think we can come without Templeton's help. I'll get him to help. Watch, here he comes now. What's up? We're holding a meeting. Well, break it up. Meetings bore me. Templeton, Charlotte needs new words for the web. So next time you go to the dump, get all magazine clippings that can help Charlotte copy the words.
Let him die. I should worry.
You'll worry only when the next winter comes. You'll worry only in the zero morning when Wilbur is dead and nobody comes down here with nice pail of warm slops. Wilbur's leftover food is chief supply of food. You know that, Templeton? Wilbur's food is your food. If Wilbur is dead and it's trash stands empty day by day, you'll grow so thin that when you ride through your stomach and see the objects on the other side.
All right, I'll get to work if I find one.
Later, Templeton explored the dump. He liked the dump. There were great hiding places and lots of leftover bits of food. On his next trip, he found a clipping from a magazine and brought it back to Charlotte.
Here, it says crunchy. Crunchy would be a good word for your list. Just the wrong idea. Couldn't be worse. We don't want Zuckerman to think Wilbur's crunchy. He might start thinking of bacon. No, we must advertise Wilbur's noble qualities, not his tastiness. Go get another word, Templeton.
The rat grumbled and returned to the dump. Sneaking through the piles of discarded tin cans for just a taste of leftover tuna. He soon returned to Charlotte with a strip of cloth.
Here is the label of an old shirt. I'm sorry, Templeton, but Presham is out of a question. We want Zuckerman to think Wilbur is nicely filled up, not shrunk down. You'll have to try again.
Who do you think I am? A messenger boy? I'm not going to spend all my time changing tablet up after advertising materials.
Just once more, please.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I know where there's a package of snowflakes in the woodshed. I'll get you a piece of that package. Templeton went off to the woodshed, grumbling all the time. He soon returned with a strip of cardboard.
Here. With your radiant action, what does it mean?
How should I know? You asked for words and I brought them. I suppose the next thing you want me to fetch is a dictionary?
With your radiant action, Wilbur. Yes, Charlotte. I want to see you in action to see whether you're radiant. Race to the end of your yard, back again, faster. Now jump into the air, keep your knees straight and touch the ground with your ear. Now do a backflip with a half twist in it. Okay, Wilbur?
Oh shit. Mr. Zuckerman was so excited about this terrific pig that he decided to take Wilbur to the fair. Charlotte and Templeton went along too, just in case. One night, Templeton was anxious to go exploring and started to sneak away.
Bring me back a word, Templeton. I shall be writing for the last time.
The lad mumbled something to himself and then disappeared into the shadows. He did not like being treated like a messenger boy. Templeton found a crust of bread with little chunks of tuna on it. Then he remembered his promise to Charlotte and returned to the pig pen with a piece of newspaper.
I hope you brought a good one. It is the last word I shall ever write. Here. What does it say? You'll have to read it for me.
It says humble.
Humble? Humble has two meanings. It means not proud and it means low to the ground. That's Wilbur all over. He's not proud and he's near the ground.
Well, I hope you're satisfied. I'm not going to spend all my time chasing down to the dump, fetching and carrying. I came to this fair to enjoy myself, not to deliver papers.
You have been very helpful, Templeton. Run along if you want to see more of the fair.
I'm going to make a night of it. The old sheep was right. This fair is a rat's paradise. What eating and what drinking. Everywhere is good hiding and good hunting. Bye-bye, my humble Wilbur. Fare thee well, Charlotte, old schemer. This will be a night to remember in a rat's life. Templeton vanished in the shadows while Charlotte went back to work. As it grew dark, fireworks appeared in the night sky as Charlotte worked and worked, creating a new humble web for Wilbur. The next morning, Wilbur saw the new web and a curious object next to Charlotte. It was sort of a sack or cocoon. It was peach-colored and looked as though it was made of cotton candy.
What's that? This is my egg sack, my magnum opus, my great work. There are eggs inside, 514 of them. The eggs will be warm and safe.
As Wilbur was studying the egg sack and the new word in the web, a pair of whiskers and a sharp face appeared. Slowly, Templeton dragged himself across the pen and threw himself down in a corner. I'm back! What a night! What feasting! A real gorge! Oh, it was rich, my friends, rich!
Templeton, Charlotte has made an egg sack with 514 little eggs inside.
Congratulations! This has been a night. Suddenly, an announcer spoke.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the behalf of the fair, I have the honor of awarding a special prize to Mr. Zuckerman in the token of this appreciation. This radiant, this terrific, this humble pig.
Thank you very much.
You will never kill Wilbur now, will you?
Please.
Of course not. Wilbur is too radiant, too terrific to ever eat.
Hooray!
Wilbur loved his medal and felt more radiant than
Charlotte, do you feel alright? A little tired perhaps, but I feel peaceful. You will live secure and safe, Wilbur. Charlotte, why do you do this to me? You're my friend, Wilbur. We are going home tonight. Aren't you anxious? I will not be going back to the barn.
What?
In a day or two, I am done for. In a day or two, I'll be dead. No, Charlotte, no, my true friend. Calm down, Wilbur. But I can't stand it. I will not leave you alone here to die. I will stay with you. You can't stay here. Zuckerman and Lovey will be back in any minute to put you back in the crate.
Wilbur was in a panic. He raced around the pen. Suddenly, he had an idea.
Where's Templeton? He's in that corner, asleep. Templeton, wake up! Pay attention! What kind of monkey shine is this? Can't you let a rat sleep without being rudely popped out of bed? Templeton, Charlotte is very ill. She has a short time of life, so it is necessary that you get her excerpt for me. You're the only one who can get it.
So it's all Templeton to the rescue now, is it?
Please, Templeton, hurry!
Why should I?
Templeton, if you get that excerpt from me, from now I'll make you a promise. When Lovey slaps me, I will let you eat first until I'm all finished.
You mean that?
Promise, cross my heart.
All right, it's a deal.
Templeton dragged himself up to Charlotte's web and got the except for Wilbur. Wilbur waved goodbye to Charlotte as Mr. Zuckerman took him away from the fair and back to the barn cellar. Charlotte waved back weakly, happy that her children were safe. Charlotte died later that day, all alone in the fair. Wilbur returned to the barn cellar with a precious egg sack. One morning, he noticed something move.
Thank you. Hello there. Hello. I'm an old friend of your mother. I'm so glad to see you. Is there anything I can do for you?
Why did you watch? Didn't want to
The
watch.
young spiders just waved. For several days and several nights, they crawled here and there, around and about, waving at Wilbur, exploring their home. There were so many of them. Wilbur tried to count them, but they kept moving and there were so many. Then one morning, as a warm wind blew softly over Zuckerman's farm, one tiny spider leaped away into the wind.
Goodbye.
Wait! Wilbur watched in horror as the little spider floated away on the wind.
Come back, children. We are living on the warm of breath. This is a moment for our setting forth. We are aeronauts and we are out in the world to make lives ourselves. But where? Wherever the wind takes us, high, low, near, far, east, west, north, south, we take to the breeze as we go, please. Please don't go. I'll be all alone. Please don't go. Your mother wouldn't want this to be happening.
Soon the sky was filled with baby spiders floating away on the wind. Wilbur sank to the ground, crying, his heart broken once more. Then suddenly he heard a voice.
Attention, here I am.
So am I.
So am I. Three of us are staying. We like this place and we like you.
Really? You guys are staying with me in the barn cellar? And
Yes,
I'm going to
indeed.
have 3 friends?
Yes, indeed.
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 What are your names, please?
My name is Joy and I'm Arenia. Just call me Nelly.
Joy, Alenia, and Lily. Welcome to the barn cellar. Your mother was my very best friend. She saved my life, you know. To her daughters and son, I pledge my friendship.
I pledge mine. I do too. So do I. It was a happy day for Wilbur. He and his new friends played together day after day, and Wilbur told them all the stories about their mother.
Thank you.
Away.